What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Ark Survival Evolved. I hope you liked the previous couple episodes because this is a bit of a culmination for us. This should be a pretty fun episode. I think we got a lot of stuff going on and there's a lot of things I need to introduce you to, but the first thing is a really big one. It's Mash Nasty, our new Brontosaurus. Yes, if you watched the last couple episodes, you'll know that I was in the process of training a Brontosaurus, and it took a while. It took about 2 hours, but we got the big guy done. He's just hanging out. We can't do anything with him for right now. I mean, I could technically, take him places with me and stuff like that, but he causes a lot of collateral damage. He's adorable, he's huge, but he doesn't understand how big he is. He's kind of like a Rottweiler in the sense that he thinks he's puppy-sized, but in reality, he's like the size of an aircraft carrier. So anyways, I don't take him too many places just yet, but once we get the saddles and things for him, I think he'll probably be a pretty useful friend. And so we're saving ourselves a little bit of time later. I had actually talked about that with people in the stream, and in fact, if you wanted to see the training process of this guy over, oh, what's that big white thing on the hill? Indeed, I got myself a T-Rex as well. I trained this during the last stream, and it took a while. We got a lot of prime meats on him, and it took us probably a good... Well, it took me at least an hour in the stream, and he was only about, 40% done then, and so I just slapped in a movie after the stream and kind of, went in the other room and just came back in every now and again and checked on him, or her, but her name is Snuggles. I named her Petunia, but I couldn't decide on a name, and so I called her Petunia first, then I called her Snuggles, then I called her Cuddles. Eventually, I decided to stick with Snuggles, but we got a T-Rex right now. But the big thing about these, new high-level dinosaurs that we've got is that I was talking to people in the stream about it. You get the dinosaurs consistently before you're ever able to use them based on the level up system. And so I have so many dinosaurs right now that we can't really do a whole lot with because we don't have the requisite levels required in order to put the equipment on them that they need in order to be helpful. So anyways, I spent pretty much all night last night farming out materials. I played till really late last night. I was watching Hell on Wheels while I was farming and I lost track of time. Have you guys watched that show? Oh my god, Hell on Wheels is amazing. That's like one of those shows where the entire afternoon can just disappear in a heartbeat if you're not paying attention. What's in here? A pike and a Carbonemus saddle? Ooh, I'll take the Carbonemus saddle. Yeah, let's go train a Carbonemus. Since we got ourselves a free saddle, I might as well. I think I've got more than enough narcotics laying around. Damn it, now I'm all slow. And you know what? It's not just like my teachers used to say in elementary school. It's because I'm carrying too much stuff. So take that, elementary school teacher. I haven't fiddled around with this yet. I don't know how much I want to work on farming right now because we've already got a good farming solution. My Stegosaurus and my Brontosaurus can farm faster than any plot can grow. And so technically, while I was growing plots over here, I figure I'll probably put them by the wayside, leave my political adventures for later because every political adventure requires a plot, right? Well, mine's a farming plot. On this side, I built a preserving bin so that I could keep my food longer so that it wouldn't go bad so quickly. It's not that useful. It's not like one of my favorite items that I've ever had in the game. If we had oil, we could actually convert some of these things into beef jerky, which I understand is really good. I don't have any idea where we get oil from. I don't think I've ever... Oh, good, my forge is invisible again. This happens every now and again. Why it happens, I'm not really sure. At least it's still burning. So I farmed up about 500 metal last night, bunch of crystals. I farmed up, a ton of stuff. Seriously, I spent a lot of time working on it just so we wouldn't have to hit any major stop blocks in our process for building our base over the next couple days. So anyways, let's go straight in. I'm going to take the Carbonemus saddle, and I should probably actually just store that for later. Let me put this in my go box over here. I wasn't planning on getting a pike. This is actually a pretty good spot to build your base because airdrops come in every 10 minutes, and so I just get an infusion of free recipes and gear every couple seconds. Were I playing multiplayer, it would be a considerable problem because then I'd have random people running up on my house all the time trying to grab the airdrops next to it, but don't have that problem. Oh, I already have a couple of pikes. Okay, well, I guess that's that. A simple pistol clip. I think I'm still carrying around a Relic of the Clever, too, so I should probably throw... Is it full up? Damn. Damn. Okay, so we're full up on space right there. I'm trying to keep all this stuff stowed and kind of organized, but I don't know. It doesn't work out that way for me all the time. I think I'm going to put my Artifact of the Clever in here because it uses up a bunch of weight. And what am I carrying right now that's weighing me down? I got charcoal going on right there. The Carbonemus saddle is going to be a major problem. So it'll take me just a second to get settled here. I've got a whole bunch of foundations ready to go. I don't know what I want to use them for or if we're even going to be doing any building in the next couple of episodes. It may or may not happen. I've got enough spoiled meat right here to where I've been farming out levels. You'll see that we're 3 levels higher than we were in the last episode, I think. I farmed farmed out levels hard last night while I was going through things too. I don't know. I was productive last night, and for whatever reason, like the whim to play Ark, like sometimes I don't feel like playing a game, and that's just like the way that it goes. Other times, like it gets into my system, and I'm like, I need to play Ark like right now, which is weird because Ark is kind of in this place in my mind where I see it sort of waning for me. Like I've got about 100 hours played now, starting to get bored with some of the things in the game, but it was weird. I caught like a second win last night, and I'm really stoked about playing the game, so I guess that's just what we're gonna do. So since I have narcotics, let's go ahead and see if we can find a turtle around here somewhere. I think the turtles eat meat, right? How long does it take to tame a turtle, too? Ooh, that was a lot of T's right there. That was a very alliterative sentence. Feeling good about today. We've got alliteration. We've got 50 raw meat in our backpack. Snuggles, I don't know if I want you to... You know what? I always want Snuggles to come with me everywhere. The T-Rex is hands down, like, probably I would call it the Rolls Royce of dinosaurs. Like, I really like having this guy around. Unfortunately, he has the tendency to do stuff like that and fall off cliffs and get stuck in weird little spots. So hopefully it doesn't happen. I try not to get Snuggles too close to the base over there. That is unnerving. Snuggles has a giant, like, Sauron eye up there. You expect to be levitating over some pillar somewhere. And then also has a lovely red tummy, which likes to be scratched. Fun fact, if your T-Rex is acting in a way that is not in accordance with the way you want them to act, rub their tummy for a little bit. It might help. They might also bite you, but it also might help. Hey, what is that? You laid an egg? Sorry, I'm going to take your child real fast. Do you have any other eggs that you laid, or is that totally cool? Alright, well, whatever. Apparently, stupid ass laid an egg. I don't know how smart the egg's going to be. We got to go, like, really wide around our brontosaurus, unfortunately, because it tends to get in the way. Also, it dropped a deuce, so we don't want to step in that. You'll be in it up to the kneecap. That would be gnarly, and you'd have to do a whole bunch of laundry, and it'd just be like, ugh, what a mess for us. So today, I figure we'll tame a turtle, maybe. Well, do I feel like taming a turtle? I don't know what I feel like doing today. I figure I'll leave the turtle over here, and we'll kind of just, like, check on it every now and again. Hopefully there's a turtle that's close. I don't have a Carbonemus, but I have a free Carbonemus saddle, so we might as well use it, right? Seems like a decent plan to me. There's a trike over here. I know there's got to be turtles around here somewhere. I'm dehydrated again. I'm always dehydrated. Let's go ahead and drink some water real fast before we get those things going. I don't know why things are drawing in like that so close. I think it reset my graphical options. I'll play with it in just a minute after this episode. I don't know. I don't like fiddling with options in the middle of an episode. This feels like one of those things that is off limits to me. Like I just don't consider it a viable thing to do in the middle of a series. And so I'm just going to leave it looking shitty anyways. I don't know. People have complained about the visual quality of my Ark series. Sorry guys, for whatever reason this game hates my hardware, like it really does. I've got a computer that more than exceeds the requirements for it. Like even in the game options it says I should be able to run the game on high, but for whatever reason something about this game just locks up my computer and it does not like it, even after all the performance patches. I mean, I get better than 15 frames like I used to when it first came out. I get like 20, 25-ish if I put it on like higher graphical settings, but that Pteranodon just fall to earth over there? That was weird. Where are all the turtles at? Oh yeah, I raised the difficulty, by the way, so you might see some of the dinosaurs. I don't know, we've had an easy time of it lately, so I raised the difficulty by twice what it was before. And so hopefully the enemy levels will be a little bit higher, so we'll start getting some real cumulative risk as we play the game. There's a turtle over there. I don't know if I want that turtle. He's kind of far away from my house. Snuggles, I'm going to need you to stay over here. You have a penchant for killing things. Snuggles is a badass. If you wanted to see Snuggles' stats, let's go ahead and have a look. So Snuggles right now is level 7. I actually got her at level 1, so she was a very easy train. She was actually the easiest train you could get for the T-Rex, and she's leveled up, I think, 5 or 6 times. We've got like 2,000 health. She does a lot of damage. She carries 500 weight. She's a pretty good all-around pet. Pretty good all-around character to keep around. I tried to put the glasses on her, but it won't let me. I don't know. It won't let me put the glasses on her. I don't know exactly how that all plays together, but it doesn't work for me. That's what I've learned today. If I give, can she wear nerdy glasses? No, she won't wear nerdy glasses. All right. Well, let's get up in here. I think I've got stone arrows because I was out hunting and killing and pillaging and plundering the other day. I think I've got to swap these in for trank arrows right now. Where are my trank arrows at? There we go. It should only take a couple of trank arrows. I've been knocking out. We're dehydrated again? Damn, son. We are always dehydrated. Your stats fall off too quickly in this game. I don't know. They need to work on the amount of time you get from like fully filling up your hunger meter and like your stomach meter, especially given the fact that the temperature seems to affect those things. I drink a lot of water and I eat a lot of food in this game. It's considerable the amount of time I tried. Well, where did our turtle go? I'd also like to get a dolphin in this episode if we could pull that off. There's a bunch of dolphinas over by our base, and I wanted to get some underwater pets that I could use to skim around and just kind of keep myself safe while I'm out in the water. Our shark is over there. If you look where that little piece of land behind the Pteranodon is, if you go all the way over there, our shark is stuck in the ground over there. So we do have a Megalodon. He's just kind of stuck and not useful to us. This Carbonemus is also stuck. But I don't know. I'll shoot it a couple times in the head. We'll give it like a 3 count in between each shot so that we get the max amount of torpor in here. Should also go for headshots because apparently that helps out. I don't know. When I think of like a peaceful slumber, getting shot in my eye with a pointy stick from a bow just does not make me think of falling asleep comfortably. But it is what it is. The turtle goes down. The turtle went down the very next day. The turtle went down. We fed him lots of turtle kibbles. Oh, his torpor is actually pretty high. How is he not... So does the turtle eat berries or does it eat meat? I think we're about to figure this out the hard way. Let's throw some narcotics in there. I'm going to go back and I think I'm going to try and monitor multiple guys at once that we're trying to train. I'm actually going to put the saddle on right... Can I put the saddle on before... Oh, really? You can put the saddle on before it's even tamed. Huh. I feel like that saddle... Oh, I love the way they use the knob right there to put it through like the little... I don't know what that's called. I mean, it's a ring. That's all that it is, like a metal O-ring. I think he's stuck in this tree. Let me see if I can rescue him momentarily. There we go. Did I hit you on accident? I hope I didn't hit you on accident. I don't want to do that. Do you eat berries or do you eat meat? It eats berries. How unexpected. I didn't... Wait, turtles eat meat. Like, turtles eat fish and stuff like that. I had a pet turtle, and it totally ate, like, a lot of fish. Like, it was all about eating fish. Like, some people are all about the treble. Some people are all about that bass. Turtles are all about that fish. Okay, well, it saves me some meat, I guess. I don't really have any berries on me right now, which is problematic. But I think I can fix that. I don't know. Let me go back. I will... Let's get... Hey, come over here, Snuggles. We're getting the hell out of here. Snuggles! It's time to ride, Snuggles. Let's get up out of here. Snuggles? I'm whistling at you. Oh, Snuggles had to drop a deuce. See, that's what it is. You can call my name, too, but if I'm in the middle of my serious personal business, probably won't show up, much in the same way that Cuddles just, or Snuggles ignored us. I've changed her name like 38 times. Don't blame me. It's not my fault. Her name has changed so many times in between here and when I trained her yesterday during the stream. Now, remind me, if I haven't put up the stream footage, my plan was to put up that footage because the stream was a lot of fun. Things went really well. I tried when I have, like, a really... I don't know, if my entire stream is like copacetic and everything goes super well, I try to upload it to YouTube because, you know, I want people to be interested in the stream. It's a fun thing to do, and last night's stream was a blast. If you haven't had the chance to check out the stream, it's at twitch.com/splattercatgaming. Same thing you're going to have here at YouTube. I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time. I have to say Daylight Time because we use jackass daylight savings time here. I hate it so much. Daylight savings time is the biggest, like, this is one of the things that I am passionate about. Like, I will bitch about daylight savings time. It is the stupidest thing on earth. It's like one of those holdover things we have from, like, the 1800s where farmers needed the extra light in order to, like, properly farm or whatever, but nobody does that anymore. Like, the farmers are perfectly fine farming however they're gonna farm, you know what I mean? And so, I don't know. I think farmers are gonna have to take one for the team. Just putting all of us on this schedule, losing and gaining an hour arbitrarily every 6 months just drives me crazy. I hate it. I feel like I spent half the year, like, it's still right now, my mental clock, I think we leaped forward last. My mind is still not lined up. Like, when I look outside the window, I have no judge of time anymore, and it's all daylight savings fault. Like, I'm consistently a couple hours behind every single time I look at the time. Well, anyways, what I need from here, I need you to just hang out over here, Snuggles. Just be chill. And if I could find myself... Lash Nasty, that's exactly who I'm looking for. Lash Nasty, I think had... No! Lash Nasty, where'd all my berries go? Oh, man. Killing me right now, Lash. Killing me. I needed one thing from you, and that's all that I required. Let me go ahead and I'll destroy some bushes real fast. I don't know how many berries it takes to tame a turtle, but I'm not really going to pay attention to this tame. Like, this is going to be one of those things that we sort of just, like, do in the background while we do other stuff, because, I don't know. It's just for my collection. I don't even really care about turtles that much. I don't know what kind of berries the turtle likes, so we'll bring, like, 100 of everything. Hopefully that'll work. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty generous. If I was a turtle and somebody brought me 100 of every type of food available in existence, because as far as all these guys know, that's all the food that exists in the universe. If somebody brought that to me, I'd be pretty stoked about it. And I'd be like, yeah, that was a very generous and kind thing for you to do. And 100 of those, 100 Azules, we got the Tintos, we got the Amars, and the Mihos. Stemberries, not going to be an option. I thought I filled this guy up on berries a little bit ago, but I guess I must not have. What's our weight looking like right now? We're pretty much maxed out. That's going to eliminate Shiggity Schwa as a possible vehicle for getting us over there. What am I carrying that's so... Oh, man, the dodo egg is all heavy. Can I cook the dodo egg? I don't really want the dodo egg anyways. I throw your child on the ground. It is useless to me. Oh, I've got 48... Why do I have 48 wood right now? Huh. Well, apparently I have tons of wood. That's the pickup light. That's right there, gentlemen. That's the pickup line. Go into the bar and be like, I have tons of wood right now. And I bet you the ladies will be all over you. They'll be like, oh my God, he said he has tons of wood right now. I bet that pickup line will work like 0.06% of the time. Pretty good success rate for me. Pretty good success rate versus all my other pickup lines. Let's see here. I think that, I mean, I've still got 126 weight on me. It's because the berries are so damn heavy. I think I may have to, I don't like this. I don't have any, like, mounts right now that are capable of carrying a lot of weight. And Shiggity Schwa is not going to be able to do this. I've been working on Shiggity's ability to carry weight because Shiggity is just useless for carrying me right now. I mean, so yeah, he's going to be weighed down. This is still faster than taking any of my other vehicles, so we're just going to go for it. I'm going to load up on Shiggity, and once I get rid of all these berries, we should be fine to go. After we do that, we're going to swing back to the other side of the island. I'm going to see if we can find ourselves a couple of Dolphunas. Like, I'd like to get 3 or 4 of them, like a little fleet that can hang out with us and make sure that nothing goes wrong. There's our Toidle right there. Let me jump off real fast. Not to be confused with stepping off, which, as I find, is one of those things that mean people say to me. We'll go over here, and do you like Amars, do you like Tintos, or do you like Mihos? I don't know which one you prefer, but we're going to figure it out. Apparently, he likes Mihos. Perfectly fine by me. Eat as many Mihos as you want to eat, man. Looks like it drained down his... This is going to take a while because he's eating a lot of food right now, and that bar ain't moving. It ain't moving at all. Then again, bars aren't typically known for moving. They stay in the same spot for decades, although they are one of the more popular civic advancements. Like, for example, if I was going to run a town, one of the first things that I would build would be a bar because everybody likes bars. I don't know. I'm not even like a bar hopping type person, and I enjoy going out with 3 or 4 friends to the bar and just chilling, listening to music, and having a good time. Sometimes, like, dance parties break out. It's the weirdest thing ever. I don't know. I was at a bar one time when I was in college, and, like, we were just hanging out at the bar. Like, it was my friend's birthday, and we went over there, and one of us agreed to get all the drinks, and one of us agreed to get all the snacks so she could have a good time on her birthday, because it was her 30th birthday. And so, obviously, this is a traumatic time for everybody involved. It was a traumatic birthday. We wanted to make it all good, make it nice and fun, and so we went to the bar, and, like, just like a spontaneous dance party broke out there. Like, they didn't have a dance floor or anything, but apparently the band was rocking it. People were into it. And I don't know. Just people started dancing. All of a sudden, there was like everybody in the bar was just like dancing to the band that was out there. Weird things happen at bars. Like the second that liquor becomes involved, weird things happen. I saw dolphins out here just the other day, and so we should be able to get them, assuming that there's not too many megalodons around. And so there's a megalodon over there. I have no mechanism by which to stop megalodons from being a pain in my ass right now, because my megalodon, who is supposed to be the mechanic for me getting other megalodons out of my ass, unfortunately is stuck in the ground over there, and I can't get him out until we can build a megalodon saddle at like level 50 or something. Still, the other way that you could do this, all I'm seeing is a megalodon for right now. I'm not seeing any Dolphunas around. Let me go back, and we're going to have a look around and see if we can find them, because I think it sounds like a plan. I was like, the game feels really, really quiet right now. It's because I was underwater. I was like, is the sound working? You would not believe how many things go wrong when you YouTube. Like, seriously. I've had episodes record without in-game sound, and it's like you never notice it because all recording softwares have these weird little quirks where they will randomly reset their settings for arbitrary reasons. So, for example, Fraps. With Fraps, if you unplug or replug in like an external hard drive or whatever that it was initially recording to, even when it's not recording, if you unplug it and then plug in like another external hard drive, it'll reset all of its settings. At least my Fraps does. And that was infuriating the first time I realized it was happening because it ruined like 2 or 3 episodes. It recorded them all kinds of weird. And so anyways, I don't see any dolphins around, but I really want one. I prefer not to tame dolphins in the shallows because underwater sea creatures seem to get really, really stuck a lot of the time. Apparently I'm cold now. Normally the water is too reflective to see through, but right now it's got some kind of opacity thing happening, and unfortunately I can't see down into it. There's a coelacanth right there. You can't train coelacanths, so unfortunately since you can't train a coelacanth, I suppose that, you know, he's actually a really, really positive coelacanth. He's a coelacan. But we've got, ooh, there's a megalodon over there. Unfortunately, the megalodon population seems to be fairly robust around here. They are an apex predator, so you'd expect there to be... There's our megalodon right there. He's been stuck for like a week. I can't get him out of here without using the no-clip cheat. And unfortunately, since I can't ride him until I get a saddle, I can't get him unstuck. And so I tried really hard. I've been playing around with him just because I need him to be like my underwater friend and protect me from other megalodons. Like, other creatures are not so good. Like, I've tried everything to get him out of here. I don't know. Let me swim out this way and see if maybe by some miraculous miracle he's got himself unstuck. But there's a megalodon over there that I'm slightly concerned about, so I wouldn't put too much stock in this plan. Yeah, he's stuck. He ain't coming. Like, he's been stuck there for a really, really long time. Like, I think he's been stuck there since, like, Monday or Sunday or something like that, and I'm recording this on, like, Friday. So, yeah, he's been over here for a while. It's his flipper being stuck through the earth. I don't know. He's being weird. I wanted to, like, have him and ride him and hold him and do all of those things that you do with tender beasties that you love. Oh, he turned. Well, there is a sharky. Turn, turn, turn. Come out of the shallows, turn. I've never seen him rotate before. Usually he's stuck in the other direction, so maybe he'll get unstuck now. Come on, Sharky. I believe in you. You could do it, Sharky the Shark. I believe. Come on, pal. Unstick yourself. You know right now he's probably just a decoy. There's like 30 megalodons behind me. Yeah, he's not going to come unstuck. Unfortunately, there's nothing that I can really do here. Once I level up a little bit more, I'll throw a saddle on him, and I'm not going to tame another one because it took so long to tame him that it's like, whatever. But what I'm going to do here is we'll just leave him. Once I get a saddle, I'll put it on him, and I'll no-clip him out of there, and it'll be fine. Let's go look for dolphins, though. Dolphins tend to be kind of in this region sometimes, and I'm interested in testing out the mechanic by which you tame dolphins, because apparently you just hand off food to them, and it works out perfectly fine. I don't know. That's what somebody told me, and since I believe everything that everybody tells me, apparently that makes me gullible or something, according to my mother. But still, I want to find out how we train a Dolphuna. I should probably also get myself like a random... I should get a saddle for the Dolphuna as well before I handle this. That would be the smartest thing to do. Maybe I'll go make an Ichthyosaur saddle, and then after this episode, I'll try and track one down. Let me get his stamina back real fast. I haven't figured out if there's any, like, efficient way to get stamina back on this guy. Somebody had mentioned that there might be, like, a glide mode or something where you could glide him. Aw, man, he's hungry, too. Disappointing. Alright, we'll take my raw meat. He will eat those very, very rapidly because his stamina drains quickly. I'm going to go all the way back over here. Let's make an Ichthyosaurus saddle, I guess. And while we wait for the turtle to get done, we'll come back, and I'll look for an Ichthyosaur before we start the next episode. Over here, it looks like mostly we just have megalodons. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. So I don't know if the megalodons kill off the Dolphunas too. It seems like the sort of thing that might happen within the circle of life. Out here in the... Oh, there's one right there, I think. Is that a Dolphuna? Yep, there's a Dolphuna right there. There he is. He's kind of far out in the water, though. And also... Oh, there's a couple of them. There's like 2 or 3. See, the question becomes, how do we bait them back to shore? Like, do they investigate me? Yeah, there's a megalodon right there, too. And so getting out there, there's no underwater weapons with which I could actually kill these things off. And so that's where my main concern comes from, is that there's megalodons and there's Dolphunas all intermingled with one another. And they aren't fighting and killing each other off. And since there seems to be no spread, there seems to be nobody winning this underwater battle of titans, unfortunately, I'm left to kind of wait it out and just sort of like see what happens while I play the game. Now, on the plus side, that does make my life a little bit easier when I go back around to bring the Dolphuna back home. It means that they won't be attacked by default by the megalodons. But we've got the turtle going down there. Let me see what I can do here. I'm going to drop off on this side. There we go. And it's dark right now. Oh, yeah, I wanted to make the Ichthyosaurus saddle, or the whatever. Let's take a look here, and that's going to be the last thing we do. An Ichthyosaurus saddle. So we need wood, we need metal, we need raw metal. Oh, shit. Okay, so that's not good. Let me get back up in here. And since I need the raw metal, do I have any raw metal? There we go. Take that raw metal out of there real fast. And so now that I've got that, I needed a little bit of wood as well. So let's go back over to my, I think this is my wood box over here. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of wood in here, and that should be enough. I think we've got the Ichthyosaurus saddle right there. We need 8 flint. I don't have flint. I don't know. I'm always out of flint in this game. Like, consistently out of flint. Let's drag and drop that to there. Ichthyosaurus saddle. I'm going to craft one. I don't know how much XP we're going to get for it. But anyways, I'm going to try and come up with a plan for taming a Dolphuna. I'd like to get a couple of them, actually, like 3 or 4 of them, and then start getting them leveled up so that we can go underwater and check out some of the other cave systems. There's our... Oh, I wasn't watching our XP. Well, damn. Hopefully it moved the bar. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Ark Survival Evolved. I realize we didn't accomplish a whole lot here right now. But, you know, one thing at a time. One thing at a time, noble viewer. We're getting things done. We're still playing the game. I expect that I should be playing it for some time to come. There's still quite a few things that I haven't tamed yet. We've got the mammoth, where we got the saddle when we hit level 40 for the mammoth. I should actually go through the next episode to remind me to use my engram points. But anyways, I'll try and do that in the next episode too. I'll see y'all later. Hi to everybody.